Can you guys hear us out there? I guess we should talk if you want to hear us. Yeah. Can you hear us? Are we muted? Hey everybody. Welcome to Rhymes with Klei, another Klei dev stream. I'm Jason, and
you call that a name? I've heard better names before.
We've got some special guests here with us today. We've got the Mockingbirds. Mockingbird.
Oh, hi everyone.
And we have
Jen and our lovely assistant Rosie.
You've been on the stream before?
I've been on the stream as a voice, never in person, so this is very exciting.
Mm-hmm. So I'm one of the designers on DST, and you?
I am the writer on DST.
Yeah. And it's good that we have a writer on DST today because the update that went out this morning, it's called A Little Drama. And
what a great name!
It is right up your alley.
Maybe we should turn the camera off for this live stream.
That you don't want them to see your face?
Oh, that hurts.
Anyway,
don't mind me, everyone. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay. Jan, come show your face, Jan.
No.
The mysterious Jan.
Okay. I don't think it was sure.
Bun OXO asks, "Where is our Raincouver?" And yeah, it's been pretty dry.
I'm missing it.
Locally, I don't know. Bit of trivia: Victoria usually has like 300 milliliters of rain in September, and so far it's had like 4. So we're pretty dry out here. Jazzy Starves asks, "Were the Mockingbirds inspired by Statler and Waldorf?"
Yeah. Just a straight up yes to that.
Now I know you guys are into criticism and critique and stuff like that, but totally blocking Jen's face is a little bit extreme.
It's good. This is working fine for me.
So yeah, we're here.
Oh no.
We're here to talk about A Little Drama, which is the latest update in Don't Starve, and there's quite a bit of stuff to talk about it. So we'll get to it. So I'm just going to turn the audio back on here and get the game screen. Oops. There we go. There we got the new menu screen, giving a little bit of hint of things to come. Also hinting that the Hallowed Nights stuff has been turned on. So all the usual stuff that happens at Hallowed Nights will be going on from now until maybe the next update. So let's get into a game here. We Don't Starve runs in arcs. There was the A New Reign and Turn of Tides. Oh, not Turn of Tides, and the Return of Them. And we've been in the update of setting the stage, and this the arc of setting the stage. And this update is A Little Drama, which I think
little prelude, if you will.
Yeah. Jan just reminding everyone that Twitch drops are enabled. But also, there will be a couple of spool drops as well for everyone out there watching.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a random draw.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Here we are, Wilson. This goop canister reminding us that the Hallowed Nights events are on. But with this update, there's a couple of new set pieces that are going to show up in your worlds. The main one is the stage. And like in original Don't Starve, just basic Don't Starve, Maxwell was on the throne, and Maxwell had, shaped the world. He had statues of himself made. And in DST, Charlie's been sitting on the throne. Yeah. And so now we're seeing, finally, some of the things that she's shaped in the world.
Yeah, she's shown an admirable amount of restraint so far, but yes. Now, she gets to have a little bit of something.
Yeah. So on the stage, the characters can just perform a little.
And Wilson's, you put that in originally, but it was too good, so I had to keep it. Pirates of Penzance is perfect.
Yeah, it's also good that it's quite public domain.
Yeah, that too.
So if you do a stage performance, Charlie evaluates you by releasing some hounds. I'd forgotten this was going to happen. I need to get a weapon. So I'm going to... Let's deal with these guys. Oop. Nope. What? Ah! There we go. Alright, the dreaded hedgehounds. Oh. Here we go. This'll work. It's a little early to segue into the Tallbird stuff yet, but there is some Tallbird changes in this update. Come on. Is he going after me? Is he going after the hound? It's going after me. So hedgehounds are not quite as dangerous as regular hounds, but they do provide each hound when the hounds get released on you from doing your performance. Charlie gives you like some rewards that are a bit like a cast member. So it's like maybe you get the miner's gear, or maybe you get the fisherman's gear. Where did the other hounds die? Yeah, so I got the miner. Charlie is suggesting I be the miner.
Oh, still coming for you.
Yeah, we'll just leave him alone here. So after we did our performance, the stage closed, but we'll have to wait till it opens up again. Another interesting feature of the stage is that even if you just talk on it, your characters will do the acting performances. Hey, Mockingbird.
What's going on?
Give me something that Wilson should say on the stage here. You're into performances. Just give me a good performance.
Do you by any chance know any knock-knock jokes?
I know the classic one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. I should have done it.
Interrupting cow.
Sorry.
That's terrible.
It is. So, we'll have to wait till the stage opens up again, which will be a little while. But you can see down here that there's also this mannequin here, and I can swap into like a little costume that's been sitting there. This is the costume of the doll.
Perfectly creepy.
Yes.
Excellent artwork.
Yes. But then, so now there's this mannequin here, and this is a new thing that you can craft. Where is it? It's sitting in not storage solutions. It's structures. Yeah, here it is. So you can craft it. It's like spider webs, boards, and grass. And what it can do for you is, so I've got this miner hat. I can stick it on there, and it'll hold it there. And then I can just like click on it and swap onto it. And I can swap off of it. It'll even hold, see it's holding my spear there for me. So I can make like a bunch of these, make like almost like a wardrobe of quick change things like armor and weapons or gardening or fishing, so on. Yeah, if it rainy weather stuff. I think this is the mannequin is probably one of the more powerful things we've added to the player's arsenal.
Jason, would you mind clicking on the string?
Sure.
So I can see the questions.
This one?
On the left to the channel. Got left on a different channel. There
we go.
Cool. Sorry, technical thing.
Yeah.
Technical things, why am I not surprised?
So this is another set piece you're going to find, and it looks pretty, more of Charlie's hand in the world. But I better get ready. Oh, I gotta go. Oh. We're gonna need this. I'm gonna need this. Whoop.
Neves 3 or Nieves 3, sorry. It
That was a
says,
mistake.
what is the purpose of the stage? And the purpose of the stage is to entertain Charlie, because you're here for her after all. And what could be better? And also entertain yourself and your friends. Maybe get some nice little treats if she likes your performance from the Hedgehounds.
Do you have to craft that stage?
Sorry?
Do you have to craft the stage?
You don't have to craft the stage. It's already there for you. It's ready to go.
And if you have an existing world, it will become pre-crafted. We'll just wait for the day here. All right. So we can pick flowers. Oh.
Those poor hounds, how dare you!
Oof. So, at this set piece, by defeating the hounds, we get a bunch of other costume pieces. So this is the mirror mask costume. Mm-hmm. What else did we get? We got another partially the doll costume. We got the shattered doll mask.
Yes.
You can give it to your pigmen.
What a handsome looking pig!
Jason Dark Pulse 91 asks, are there any plans to change how world gen works, such as like how biome/general world is shaped? Or can we
shaking up world gen is something it would be great. It would be great to do. It's not on the immediate docket coming up, but it is always something I'm interested in doing and would like to do. So we may get to it sometime.
Hey Jason, your health is getting pretty low.
It is.
And it looks like you're hungry.
Yeah.
The game's called Don't Starve!
Do you see any food on the screen? Oh, there is food on the
So
screen.
there is, yeah.
All right.
Go.
So we need to wait a little while longer for this stage to open up. I am going to... Oh, it'll pause the game if I do that. We'll just have to wait. Let's explore some of the other stuff that's in this update. So another, I think, really cool thing that big base builders are going to enjoy is a new drop from the antlion. Oops. Come on.
Look at all these first-time chatters. Hi, Asako Pizza and Veronica Zaza.
So this is the antlion hat, which you'll be able to craft from defeating the antlion. And for people who want to move turf around, this is going to be a big boon, because basically what it does is it just like rips up the turf as you walk along. And if you combine this with a yellow amulet, oh sorry, not the yellow, orange amulet. Yeah. You just can just like basically lawn mow.
Woohoo!
Picks up all your turf for you. And then you can take said turf. We'll go plant it over here. Oh, I gotta take it off. Yeah. Seems like we've got another thing we need to make now is the turf layer. Just like that'll be another hat we'll have to make in the future, where you can just like load turf into it and just walk along and it'll lay turf down for you. But anyway, yeah, the antlion hat, it's great for digging up lots of turf.
Hey, do you have any spools to give away?
Oh, we might.
Oh.
Well,
Anne Marie is saying you can already do that with this hat, actually. I think you can load turf into this hat, can't you?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It's already.
Oh, it's already there. You totally can. Thanks, Anne Marie.
you didn't know that, Jason?
I didn't know that. Look at that. Okay.
Just that good.
Well, here
It's
is
already
that.
there. Thanks, Anne Marie. That's awesome. All right. Okay, yeah. So it does everything. The antlion hat. It's a marvel.
That's what I
Great-
should
great
change
work,
the
you guys.
description to. It does everything. The antlion.
Hi, Noble Bean. How you been?
Might just have to advance a couple of days here to get the stage open. I think it's closed for a few days. Yeah, I think I'm going to show off some other stuff first, some of the skin stuff. Then I'm just going to generate another world so we can jump into the stage when it's open. Yeah.
Spoos.
Oh, did we did giveaway, or we've got a giveaway coming up here.
3:45, I
Yeah.
think is when
It's
the
3:48 now.
Oh.
Time's a ticking.
Let's do a spool giveaway.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
All right, come on, give me a drum roll. Coming up.
Spoos.
Anticipation.
Spoos.
Am I looking in the wrong spot?
Spoos.
Oh.
Oh, all right. All congratulations to Shrimp Squared. Shrimp Squared, you've just won 5,000 spool. Shrimp Squared, you'll get a private message from Jan, letting you know how and when and where and what to do to get your spool. So, congratulations once again, Shrimp Squared. We'll do another draw in a little bit. And one of the things you could spend your spool on are some of these new skins that a set of skins that went out for this update is the what's it, Moonbound. That's the word I'm looking for. The Moonbound set. So we have where's my mouse? I lost my, there it is. There's Wanda. Here's Wanda's Moonbound set. And
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
I think
and-
there's a couple of little bugs that I think Peter is fixing right now.
Yes,
so-
yeah. You'll notice that his Walter's
He's missing his shoes.
he's just got his socks on right now, but that will get fixed up.
Yeah.
This is Walter's moonbound set. He's very like a moon sailor. You know, he transforms into a moon sailor
Yeah, he's a scout.
and a scout. Yeah.
A moon-themed scout.
Yep. Oh, one of my favorites is the new Weber's
Yeah.
Moonbound. It's really good.
Yeah. I think this set of character skins is probably one of my favorites. Just because it's so different and it looks really cool.
This one, oh, this is so good. When I first saw it, I thought that the eye was more like a tattoo, but when I see it animated, it's so much better.
Yeah.
And Wilson's
Wilson.
Moonbound skin.
Looking great as always.
Oh, this one's also really good.
Oh yeah.
It's got a good Metropolis vibe. I've seen it described a bit as like Cyberman from Doctor Who as well.
A little bit. I can see it. Yeah.
And I thought there was one more. Oh, I am missing one.
Oh, Maxwell. Oh, and Wendy.
Yeah, and Wendy. Yeah. Okay, so I got to do Wendy's. Where's Maxwell? There. Oh, and Maxwell.
There he
There's
is.
Yeah. This reminds me of like what the like frost giants from
Oh, yeah.
Marvel. You know, the Thor series of Marvel.
The rocky head horn kind of thing.
So I have to weed this one. I haven't actually caught it yet. No.
Wendy.
What's that? Did I? Are these hands? Do these hands go with it? No.
No.
No, those are the hand-me-downs. Yeah. Okay. Oops.
There we go.
The hand-me-downs. Yeah. So those are the initial characters for the Moonbound set.
Oh wait, there is one more. There's
one more?
Wormwood.
Oh, Wormwood does have one. That's right. Okay. Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, Wormwood's is really cool.
Yes.
A little loon blossom tree.
Yeah. Now, it's here, right? It's growing a little more, and then full bloom. Yeah, it's so good. Very good. So everyone, when they log in, should get their trick or treat chest. We can open up and have a look and see what's in here.
What you got? What you got? Hooray! Woo!
Nice.
Ha!
There's also I believe, yes, there's some headstone skins. You can change up your graveyards in the game, and there are some obelisks, the shadow obelisks near the Pig King and stuff. A couple of skins for those. And some the cave entrances.
fantasy and
Yeah.
Gothic cave entrances.
Yeah.
Cryptic Fox Game was asking about Wilson's beard growing the same style as his hair.
Oh, we can.
And it does!
So yeah.
Yes, it does!
Oh, I can't. No, I can't see it here. I thought maybe it would show it here. Also, yeah, Weber, I believe. Also.
Yeah. Weber's,
Confirmed.
I think Wanda's skin. The moon dial in her hair changes a bit depending on her age. Or is it on her glasses? Something changes.
So I'll leave these guys here because these guys have a neat effect that when you change your cave entrances to these, it also changes the inside. So we'll do that, and then we'll go back into the game.
Oh, that looks like a new setting.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Got some new art on the new settings.
Yeah, we added a new. I should have showed it there. We added a new world start setting called the relaxed mode. It does a bunch of stuff to make the game a little bit more relaxing for people who are more into the social aspect of it. So you will be damaged but not killed by freezing and overheating, like the different effects of the seasons, and you'll take less damage from damage sources. And hound waves and shadow creatures that show up from sanity, they show up less. They'll still be there, but less. Ghosts, if you float to the floored poster, the thing where you spawn into the game, you can revive from there. Wildfires are disabled. Just a bunch of the things have been toned down a bit, so that it can be more of a social game than a survival game. But it's called relaxed mode, and it's something you can turn on. It doesn't start by default. Many of those settings that have been set there have also been put into the world settings, so you can turn those on individually for a custom startup if you wanted. I'm gonna be Weber.
Stram Punch, we might get around to your question when we do some of the art showcase at the end. So stay tuned.
Yes. So you for those of you saw when I was Wilson and I went up on stage and he performed the Pirates of Penzance. Weber also has his own, just like he can go up on stage and wing it. Basically, each character has their own kind of just little wing it. But if they put on a costume and they follow along with the playbill. The playbill here says Act 1, Scene 1, cast the doll. So now I'm wearing the doll costume, so I can go on the stage and perform. It's you.
It's my cousins. Hey, cuz. How can Carter Valdez find the stage? They've been looking forever! It should be spawned into your game.
Yes. Beautiful performance from Weber.
So once you finish that act, you can check to see Act 1, Scene 2 requires the doll and the blacksmith. So now I would need to go and find the blacksmith costume and find another friend to do both roles. But
What if you don't have any friends?
don't have any friends, you can use the mannequins and set them up on the stage.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Make your own friends.
that's right. But we'll let it's a full play. You can check it out. 3 acts. No, 3
Yep.
3
So
acts.
3
That's right.
acts.
Oh yeah, scenes. Yeah, 3 acts, multiple scenes. Check it out. So I can go over some of the other things that we've added into the update. Some of the quality of life things. We've added recipe cards into the world that you can find. If you find them, you can use them. It'll add it into your cookbook of like this is a, if you put these items in, you're going to get this recipe. But there can be more than one way to cook a thing, but this will just give you one possible setup. And there's a bunch of whole new recipes. There's some more things to cook with eggs. There's some things to cook with Tallberg eggs. What's it? Scotch egg, I believe. That's one of them. Yeah. And there's some food that you can feed beefalo. There's like some beefalo feed.
Oh, another giveaway at 4:05.
At 4:05, all right, a few minutes.
5,000 spools. Anyone chatting in the stream chat is eligible.
We added a way to use a whole bunch of your blueprints. The people who've been playing a lot probably have like a whole bunch of extra blueprints lying around. Probably a bunch of the tackle adverts and sketches and things. If you use a cartographer desk, you can turn those into what do you call it? Papyrus in the game. It's a way to recycle some of your unused things. We added the gold pitchfork. Where is it?
Jason, there's a question from
Yeah.
Silver. It says, can the stage exist in the caves or only on the overworld and only one per server?
Charlie makes one stage in the overworld per server. It doesn't show up in the caves.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. Unique.
Just like every one of you guys.
Wait, that was pretty nice coming from you.
That's shocking.
I'm the nice mockingbird.
Oh.
The compliment bird.
But don't get used to it.
I think one other thing to point out that we've added is that when Warley, for those of you who know how Warley works, is that he likes to eat a variety of foods. He doesn't like to just eat one food a whole bunch. But now when you inspect food, Marley will tell you if he's eaten it recently, so you know it's like, oh, I don't want to eat this one, I want to eat something else. So another little quality of life thing we've added.
In case you forget, helps keep track.
That's right. So I think that's most of the things that I wanted to show. We showed off the stage and the hedge hounds. We showed off the antlion hat and both features of it, which I wasn't even aware of. We talked about the skins. Oh, I'll show you the cave entrance skin. Oh, I didn't load caves. I didn't make a world with caves, so I'm not going to show that to you. So I think we should go on to showing off some of the art that went into making this one. Cinnamon Thighs asks, do you get anything for completing the play?
You get the joy of being entertained.
Yeah, it's not just a random play. There's a message to be had from the play.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go and show off some art.
Ooh,
update.
my favorite part.
Are you going to tell us about the art? Are you qualified to tell us about it?
I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like about it.
All right.
Do you think there may be someone more qualified to talk about the art?
Get out of here! Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm May, an artist on DST. That guy was a rude bird. My goodness. Yeah.
But
how you guys
But
been?
very pretty. It was a very pretty bird.
I just got sorry. I took so long. Hey everyone. Hope you guys have been enjoying.
Come in a little bit. You're
Hope you
floating
guys have been enjoying exploring the new update. Yeah, let's get into some of the art stuff. Our
Sure.
team, we just want to showcase some of the concept art. If you have any art questions for us, Jason can answer to his best knowledge. Yeah, it's good to have Jen here. She's the writer for DST. So I would like to show you. First up, we have probably the image that really kicked off the theme that we're going for. And Jen, even though she's the writer here at Klei, you have experience as an artist elsewhere, right?
Yeah, I actually started as an artist before coming here as a writer, so sometimes I revert.
So and you drew this image.
Yeah.
Actually, and do you remember like how you came up with this?
Honestly, I thought it would be really cool if we had a rose bush that turned into a monster, and Briarwolf just sounded like direwolf, which I thought would be funny.
There you go.
So you're saying you branched out?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. So and this was done like months and months ago, maybe even a year ago, probably, and we just
Quite a while ago.
kept it in the archives. There are times where, as artists, we're just in concept art mode and we're just drawing, and things might not get used, but they will not get forgotten. And maybe a seed has been planted that we can come back to later on, and this is one of the cases. So we knew that we wanted to explore Charlie in this update. Not Charlie. Never mind. We wanted to explore some lore stuff. It's spool time. Should we do it? Spools.
Don't be a fool. Get your spools. Win some spool.
Bring this guy back. Okay, so we're just waiting for Jan. He's gonna do the draw on his end, and
Oh, I saw it go by really quickly.
there you go. Did we miss it?
Or did Jan?
Yes, I saw it go, I think he's gonna post it again for us. Ham and Helly, congrats on your
Helly,
schools.
congratulations. Ham and Helly. Ham and Helly.
Cool, congratulations, and we'll probably have another one later on. So stay tuned. Yeah. So at this point, I think all the artists were just in concept mode. We're like, let's just design and draw. And this is one of the early concepts by Stephanie. So we can just keep.
We knew we wanted to add more of Charlie's stamp in the world. So we were like, what themes does she have and things, and like the idea of stage and the marble and stuff it was forming here.
Yeah, we can keep going. And then so we're playing around with the idea of we really like that centerpiece area, and then what do you do there so maybe you can perform. So these are just some of my early sketches. We got like some props on the stage as well, and maybe like an amphitheater look with a crowd and audience, and a spotlight, and we can keep rolling from here. More designs for the amphitheater, and just trying to figure out technically how would we do it. Would it be like something that is enclosed and will rotate with the camera, or if it will be kind of billboarded like we have now? And so sometimes we might have these ideas that look good on paper, but when it comes down to actually making it work in game, we have to kind of see what will work and what doesn't work, and we couldn't quite get the kind of three-dimensional stage thing working. So
Look good on paper.
all right, what do we got here? Let's keep rolling here.
One thing I like, this hook concept of like being yanked off the stage, it's one of the ideas. It's like, wouldn't it be cool to have like kind of like almost a shadow hook or something come in?
Right.
So we like trying to think of how we could use that. In the end, we didn't make the stage performance like a challenging. It's not a mini game. It is just a way that you can almost like just watch a little performance,
Right.
And it that allows that like other people can make stage performances, like modders could make another play and put it in there a little easier,
Right.
So the idea of like it being a game where you could do bad at the performance wasn't used, but I love that hook.
Yeah.
The classic hook.
Yeah. If I guess maybe I can express the intention for this whole stage thing is we wanted players to have a way to learn about the lore without having just to rely on the trailers that we put out. I mean, they're fantastic trailers, and our team does wonderful work. And Jen writes these things, Janus boards, and we have a trailer team animating them. But sometimes, people just want to get into the game and learn about the characters through gameplay. So.
Not that this play has any deeper meaning to it at all.
None at all.
Just,
So this is some of Anne-Marie's sketches, concepting here. And I think she did those pillars there, which kind of set the tone for what we wanted to do as well.
I know she was referencing the florid postern there to make sure that it really felt like Charlie.
Yeah. The florid postern is pretty much like the first thing that was put in that references Charlie. Like that when DST came out, that was like the first Charlie stamp in the world. So a lot of stuff has been referenced off that.
Yeah, it's really cool to come onto DST with kind of like this history already kind of planted in there, and like being able to reference some of the earliest stuff in DST still now. Like it's and I know sometimes we kind of drift into different kind of styles, but then we always kind of bring it back to the root of the things at the end of the day. This is some more concept of how we wanted to potentially plant the new turfs. And you knew early on that you wanted to add new turfs to this kind of update too, right?
I didn't show. I didn't show off. There was the turf that you could see on the ground near the stage. There's actually a couple of the like if you in your crafting, you can craft that turf, and there's a couple different colors of it. So I thought that was a nice to give not just the one that you find, but like several variations of the colors of it.
Craft the Kit wants to know: does this mean more plays in the future? Maybe we'll have to play it by ear. You can mod your own. I guess you were saying the modders could have.
I totally want to see some modded plays in there.
Yeah. More concept art from Anne-Marie, and you can see the hint of the mockingbirds coming through there. We're leading up to something, and I think those the statue.
On either side of the stage.
Yeah, they're getting fleshed out quite a bit there.
The narrator,
right. And here we have Anne-Marie putting it all together. Gorgeous stuff. Very, very line intensive. Like a lot of hours probably went into putting this together and cleaning it up.
Looks so good.
Chat is paused due to scroll.
Oh, I think we gotta scroll down. Here we go.
Missing some good stuff. There we go. Yes, we might have missed some questions there, but ask again if you have any. And this was Phil putting together the base of it. So it's kind of a mixture of, I guess, like, what do you call it? Textured onto the ground and billboarded. So we have...
there's the way that the art is done in DST, there's several different techniques that we can use to put things in the world. It'd be like billboards drawn on the ground, and we have like the boat in the game. It's using like a hybrid. We use like a texture on the ground, but then we're almost using a billboard of the lip underneath it to get the right look. So there's a whole bunch of things we can play with, and we never really sure exactly which combination is going to look the best for anything.
Yeah, and it's just a bit of trial and error to see what works. And there are times where the perspective might look a bit too wonky with the way zooming in and zooming out happens. You know what? I know we're showing a lot of concept art here, but if you guys want to see some like animation file breakdowns, you should let Jan know, and he'll. If there's enough demand for that, maybe we can have more of an in-depth dive into some of the animation files. Cartes Valdez asked for no such thing as a silly question. Overgrown statues with the briar supposed to spawn near the stage because no stage near the briar. They can appear at different places.
Oh, right? In the world that I was playing in there, I got really lucky in that hedgehounds, the direwolves spawned close to the stage, but that wasn't usual. Usually they're a fair distance apart from each other. Yeah.
And Flux underscore, is that an underscore? Is the new stage turf craftable? Yes. Right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rig made some awesome new turfs,
Yes.
the carpet and the mosaic. I love the
As
carpet.
I was saying a moment ago, that those turf are craftable, as well as some alternate colors. So like there's actually more variety of colors to craft than just the ones that are shown by the stage.
Yeah. All right, let's keep rolling here.
There's another spool giveaway at 4:20. I think this is our last one. So
Sweet. Let's get going. Yeah,
Okay,
back to
back
Jen. Oh,
there.
can you go one more?
One more?
Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah, and this was so starting with Jen's initial Direwolf sketch. Then we needed like a reason for it. Like, so we have it, but then it needs to serve a purpose too. So that comes to like Jason as a game designer. Like, what do you want to do with it? So you can explain. Want to elaborate a bit on that thought process?
In this case, we knew that we wanted the Charlie's set pieces to like we wanted to use this bush that turns into a hound, and it could just be a thing that threatens you. Like it could just be a threatening set piece. But in this case, we wanted it to be a kind of a double-edged sword, that it's like you do the performance, you get up on stage and your character does a performance, and then these hounds come after you, but in defeating them you get like a little boon of pieces to do with like a what do you call it, not a cast member, but well, you can be the miner and get like the miner's set, or the fisherman and get the fisherman set. Charlie's giving you different props for different roles that someone might play in the world. So even though they're a little dangerous, you're going to get a boon. In Don't Starve, sometimes when you wander around, you'll find those skeletons that have just like some survivor bits lying around. It's a good way for us to provide you with something that you might not get early. You can get it early and explore how it works. We call those little boons. This is another way of providing you with like someone who just finds the stage, does the performance, defeats the hounds, and they're like, oh cool, I've got a miner hat. I wasn't going to get one of those for a while, but you can benefit. You can check it out, see what it does early on.
Nice. How did DeWitt and Ray Gears want to know how to enter the spool giveaway? You don't have to do anything. You just have to chat. So
just be here.
You've entered.
You've done it already.
Yeah, and that'll be at 4:20. So let's just keep rolling.
I saw a really nice comment that went by quickly from a first-time chatter who said that they were really inspired by the Klei animations and it made them want to start animating. So that's super cool.
Nice. That is great. We were all inspired by someone, and you will eventually inspire someone else. So that's great. Let's keep going here. This was from concept art to cleanup, and Dan did a great job with that. He came off the trailers team and jumped straight into game stuff, which was great to see. Let's go here. A turnaround for that, because I mean you only initially designed the
You initially designed one view, but then the artist has to design the other views. So there it is.
what do we got? Some rough animation for the revealing the boon.
As when you do your performance, the bushes aren't there, and so they like grow out of the ground. And when they grow out of the ground, you get a glimpse of what's in them, and then it all turns into the bush, and it pops into the wolf.
Yeah. And
Miss Monster Meat asks, props for different roles you might play in the world?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's like really the whole constant itself is kind of just an open stage for everybody to play whatever role you want.
Once again, Don't Starve is often like we joke of being pun-driven development, and like the concept of the ambush
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
is there. It's not we didn't use that in naming the game, but you know.
I definitely used it in a character comment.
Yeah,
somewhere. Probably Wilson.
Spoo, 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 spoo. Let's go, spoo, spoo, spoo.
Oh, you guys can see my mouth moving when I'm. Dang it! The illusion. It was me all along. We'll wait for Jan to draw randomly. Yes, Jason, did you want to talk about the?
Oh,
I saw it.
yeah, real quick. Dinkamasi.
Dinkamasi.
Congratulations on the spools.
Jan will message you.
Spores.
Spools.
Spores.
Spools. Dinkamasi wins the spools.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get into the Torbert stuff after we get through the art stuff because it's quite a bit. Yeah. So just some rough poses for the acting that we wanted.
Some really good dramatic poses there.
There you go. Yeah. And this was just roughing out the movement that we wanted, how it would look. And then I kind of realized, aren't they going to be wearing masks during the performance? I was like, okay, so we won't need mouth movement. But yeah, and that was just some of the animation pass on them. And every time we show these animations, like as an animator, I'm so used to seeing Wilson with the tail and the hair and the beard
shell.
and the hair and all that stuff. It's not a Bizarro character. It's how we are able to skin our characters.
It's the character with everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, in Canada we have all dressed potato chips, right? This is like the all dressed character.
Yes. Yeah, we can go through that sometime in an animation stream if you want. Just let Jan know. We want animation streams. Cool. And this was concept for. We wanted a way to evoke that the play was somehow possessing the characters.
Yeah.
So that was just they're kind of doing it unwillingly, maybe. Lower question? I don't know.
Well, the mask kind of takes over when they get on the stage, so that's kind of the idea behind it. That you're it's almost a little bit more of a puppet show, and you're the puppet.
Yes. Puppet show is a good example, a good description.
What are you talking about, puppets? There's no such thing as a puppet.
Some rough animation here.
I'll show you a good puppet.
What else we got? Keep it rolling. Oh, and that was just very rough designs for the costumes that we wanted. I think initially, Jen, you wanted an alchemist, right? But we didn't.
Yeah, this was very, very early where I was just kind of giving like a broad idea of all the characters that might be in the play because I hadn't completely finished it yet. So yeah, we're thinking of maybe having an alchemist character, but then ended up not doing that, going a different way.
Lunarbound asks a good question. They ask, how does Wes do the play? There is a way for Wes to do the play.
Can do it.
Yeah.
But he is the hard mode character.
Wes can be involved in the play.
You just have to find out, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep it going. Next slide. Just a color pass on these costumes.
The hint is here.
And that's all we're saying.
Yeah. If you're just pining for a part in the play as a Wes character, you can find it.
There you go.
If you look for it hard enough.
Very good. And these are the concepts for the mockingbirds. Initially we were trying to push for this kind of like head rotating thing and maybe have split personalities, or they would like approve or disapprove of your performance, but that was a bit too gamey, right? Like we didn't want it to be rewarded.
There was talk about, is this going to be a mini game? And in the end, we decided not to make it a mini game. That it's it's just a performance.
Sometimes things can just be fun.
That's right. Sometimes things can just be something like a little more passive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was actually like very difficult to make the expressions work upside down. The team played around quite a bit with it. So what else? Go next one. Next one. I think this is Anne-Marie as well. Playing around.
Anne-Marie did a bunch of concepts for these. Like there was some earlier, and it's so hard when so much of it's good.
Yeah.
You can't use it all. Not at least not on this thing. Sometimes we'll be inspired by something and rework it for another thing. But there was a lot of great work on art, cool designs for these guys.
And she even followed up with the building and animating. So she had a lot to do with the beginning and the end. So, and I think as an artist on DST, it's such a great experience to be able to follow through and like have ownership of a piece of art. More designs, playing around. Very cool. This was Phil's take on it as well. So.
These are cool. These are to me. These are very Evangelion.
Yes. Yeah. Too bad no one at our studio watches Evangelion.
Yeah.
This was her Anne-Marie's rough animation and posing. Steph M, I got you. All right. We can go next one.
Oh, this the playbill. It has some animation. I think you'll see it here. It happens very quickly in game, and it's easy to miss. So I'm glad it's gonna get highlighted here because I think it's one of the funner parts. Here it is. It's coming up. Here it is. I love that the tentacle turns, or the vine turns the page.
That was animated by Ragnar. I didn't include the slide of the test that I did with Jeff Goldblum, but next stream.
Next stream.
Yeah, there you go. So from this concept design, you see like we don't even see the pages, and then why did we change it? We changed it because. The player would be standing in front of it.
So the idea was added into it that the play is driven by a book. There is an actual book that's the playbill, and that players modders could make that book. It has all the play in it, and that you can put it on the playbill, and then the vines will kick off the book that's on there. Right now that's the play, the little doll, and then the new play would go on there. So we wanted to highlight that you can see the book and that the book will get thrown off and so on. I feel that was part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. We're kind of wrapping up our stream. Jan, do we have permission to keep going? You let us know.
We got a bit more to go through here.
Yeah. We're staying on. This was a design for the mannequin. And then Phil did the cleanup and animation for it, which is cool. Yes. We have a question by the vampiric juggalo. Jen, this is a question for you. Are we gonna get any more playable stories?
I mean, I think this kind of the stage is set for more if we want to.
Literally.
No immediate plans, but it's nice having it there, so if we do want to add stuff later on, we can. And if people want to add stuff in the meantime with mods, that's pretty cool too. Excited to see what people make.
This is a bit of a spoiler. Around the stage, there were these tables there, and people who play the game may already have noticed a similarity. But there's going to be a bit of a spoiler coming up.
Maybe we want to show it then.
Oh, that's fine. I think the people who come to the stream are looking for some of this stuff. So these, of course, can come alive,
which happens before. There might be a little something else to do with it. Okay, that's enough said. Enough said.
Some crazy artwork that goes along with them.
Yeah, and I think that's it. This was some of the work that Sarik put in for the turfs. yeah, he's a lot of.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's tricky to come up with the colors for these two because we have this color cube that kind of distorts what the from flash file to in game. So it's a lot of trial and error for these as well. Yes. Oh, these are Anne-Marie's concepts for the menu. And yeah, we ended up going with number 1. I think you really you pushed for that one, right, Jen? The first one?
Yeah, I really liked the feeling that it gave off with like the petals kind of gently flowing through it. It feels like kind of a little bit of a breather. And it's just, we don't get that very much in this survival game, just a moment to absorb things. So I liked the feeling of it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Nice. And
TGWOI asks, can the mannequin be my friend? Yes.
Yeah. Like, Wilson, the name is very inspired from Wilson in Castaway, which, you know, mannequin that's as good as the volleyball. Yeah.
but also TGWOI, like Jason had mentioned earlier, some of the performances do need 2 cast members, and if you don't have someone to play with, then the mannequin will sub in as a friend for you to do that. Musty Nugget asks, why can you attack the stagehands around the stage? Why can you attack the stagehands around the stage? Because you want to. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Next one. Oh, this was just a concept for the promo art that went along. We didn't do a trailer for this one because we're busy doing other things. Yes, but we did manage to get this beautiful promo art that Dan put together, and some of the processes here, and go to the next one there. And I think he was quite surprised that he put these quotes in. And then he was like, "Is this good?" And no one said no, so it just went through.
I think the quotes are great.
Yeah.
They're all
I love
quotes
it.
from the Mockingbirds.
Yeah.
I love it.
So they are real reviews.
Yeah.
Yes, and maybe quality of life. The last piece of art that we can share is the art that went into the quality of life stuff, which included the antlion hat. And yeah, so Rick designed them and Rich cleaned them up. So definitely team effort there.
Rich has been so far mostly on trailers, so it's kind of that his first prop that he worked on?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, and also we have the new game modes as well, and we needed a way to display them in the menu. So this was just some thumbnailing for it. The next one, and just I was blocking out the values. I find values like the black and white push and pull more. I think that's more important than color. If you get the values right, then it doesn't really matter what colors you throw on. So it's just setting the tone for those. And I think the next slide is probably just the final art that you can see. And thanks to Scott who put all that together to make all these different ways to play this this classic game. There you go.
Lavines asks, is it intended for stagehands to attack enemies that are aggressive towards the performers? Because it happened to spiders in their world. And
that's the job of the stagehands. Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, they're kind of...
Charlie doesn't want the play interrupted once it goes on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is
Make sure you put your cell phones away.
Hey, should we do one more spool? Spool! 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 Let's do one more spool! Surprise spool!
I think we got a special.
Jan, don't be a fool! Give more spool!
Let's go 10,000, everyone. 10,000 spools.
10,000 spool!
All you have to do is just
crazy! Wait a minute. We're crazy!
so Jan will randomly draw, and we'll probably wrap up very soon. Do we have any final announcements? Are we rating anyone? Jan, are we rating anyone?
Nick Paw is the winner of the 10,000 spools.
Nick Paw, spool, spool.
Congratulations, Nick Paul. And
You get spool, and you get spool, if your name is Nick Paw.
yes, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys get to experience the new update that we all worked very hard for. I don't know, I'm just waiting to see if we're rating anyone. Do we? Hey, Rosie.
Getting
Rosie.
There we go.
Hallowed Night event is happening now. So enjoy that too. When does that wrap up? It's
We usually run the events until like the next update. We might get turned off a little later, but
Okay.
yeah.
but the stage is always going to be there.
The stage is permanent feature by Charlie now.
Cool.
We're going to be rating Eternal Grudge, playing DST.
Cool. Yeah, stick around and say hi to those guys. And yeah, thanks everyone.
Bye. Bye. Happy Hollow Nights.